Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all good and welcome to Current Affairs in Flux. Let's begin today's daily current affairs. Government of India launches stamp to mark the first anniversary of COVID vaccination. Here the of India has released a commemorative postal stamp on COVID-19 vaccination to mark the first anniversary of the country's national immunization program against the coronavirus. And the stamp design features a healthcare worker inoculating a senior citizen with COVID-19 vaccine along with an image of Covaxin. And this stamp signifies the remarkable work done by our frontline healthcare workers and scientific community across the country in protecting the people against the COVID pandemic. Next one. Poet Maya Angelou becomes the first black woman to appear on U.S. coin. Here, here the Maya Angelou, who is a poet and the activist, was the first woman to write and perform a poem at the presidential inauguration. And the U.S. Treasury has minted coins featuring Maya, who is the first black woman ever featured on the U.S. 25 cent, 25-cent coin known as a quarter. And in 2010 she was given a presidential medal of freedom, which is the highest US civilian award by the president Barack Obama. Next one. National Statistical Office, that is NSO, projects Indian economy to grow at 9.2 percentage in the fiscal year 2022. Here, this NSO has estimated India's GDP to grow at 9.2 percentage for the fiscal year 2022, and the GDP estimate and it has estimated the GDP for FY21 is 7.3 percentage by the National Statistical Office. Recently, we have seen that Indian Rating and Research Agency has also estimated India's GDP growth for fiscal year 21-22 would be 9.3 percentage, which is downgraded from 9.4 percentage. And meanwhile, Brickworks ratings also revised India's GDP growth to 8.5 to 9 percentage from the 10 percentage GDP growth. Next one. Ninth Women National Ice Hockey Championship 2022 begins in Himachal Pradesh. Here, this is the ninth edition of the Women's National Ice Hockey Championship, which is going to be has begun at Spiti district in Himachal Pradesh, and it is the first time that the state Himachal Pradesh has as a the ice hockey competition and the development camp is organized at the national level, and the teams from Himachal Pradesh, Telangana, Ladakh, ITBP Ladakh, Chandigarh and Delhi are going to participate in this event. Next one. Former Prime Minister of Japan, Toshiki Kaifu, passes away at the age of 91. Here, Toshiki, who is a former Prime Minister of Japan, has passed away recently at the age of 91 in Japan itself, where he served as a Prime Minister from 1989 to 1991. Next one. Former Mali's President Ibrahim Boubacar Keita passes away. Here the Ibrahim, who is a former president of Mali, has passed away recently, where he ruled Mali for 7 years as a president since 2013 to 2020, and he also served as a prime minister of the country from 1994 to 2000s. Next one. January 9th, we observe Pravasi Bharatiya Divas. Here this day, on January 9th, every year it is observed as a Pravasi Bharatiya Divas or non-resident Indian Divas, and it is observed by our country towards the welfare and the development of the nation. And for this year, that is 2022 year, India celebrates its 17th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas. Next one. Here if we see the theme of the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, which is given by the Ministry of External Affairs to address a virtual youth conference. The theme is the role of the Indian diaspora. Next one. January 10th, we observe World Hindi Day. The World Hindi Day is celebrated on January 10th every year since 2006 to promote the language at the global stage. And the decision was made uh, first made on this first made on the on in the year 2006 on January 10th by the Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh. And it is since 2006 on January 10th every year it is observed as a World Hindi Day. And if we see in India, the National Hindi Day is celebrated on September 14 every year. Next one. Thank you everyone. Stay safe and stay strong.